Literally every single person on the planet should be strength training. Now, a lot of you are gonna be somewhere between 18 and 35 years old based on the YouTube metrics. So I want you to go grab your parents and I want you to bring them to this video, send them this video so they can watch this too. Of course, you know me as World's Strongest Man. I also have my master's degree in clinical exercise physiology, and I am more qualified to speak to the aging population than I am to the strength population. So here are my reasons, with that background, why everyone should be strength training. Reason number one, it does not damage your joints, your body, your muscles like people say it does. It's actually, in a controlled environment, one of the lowest injury risk activities you could do. If you said, I want my dad to be safe, I want my mom to be healthy, what should they do? Should they lift weights? Should they play hockey? Should they play pickup basketball? All of those things have way higher incidences of injury than simply lifting weights. Number two, all age-related issues come from changes in hormones. When your hormones change as you get older, whether that's because of declining testosterone levels as older men or changes in estrogen levels through menopause, they wreak havoc on your body. They result in decreased power, decreased muscle mass, decreased bone density, and that's why we see these older people who've got frail bones, who have very little ability to control their own body when it comes to balance, when it comes to standing up out of a chair, getting up off the ground. It's all a loss of power, and it's a natural transition of muscle fibers to tend to be more slow twitch. The way that you can combat that is through intentional resistance training. It will have a hormonal response and it will directly combat your osteoporosis, your loss in muscle mass, your loss in bone density. Reason number three, it makes you feel good. When you get older, and I see it time and time again, people in their 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, they don't feel capable of what they could do before. And when they say that, they never mean it in the context of, I can't run like I used to before, or I can't walk up the CN Tower. It's always, I can't pick up my grandkid. I can't stand up out of a chair. I can't walk up the stairs anymore. All of that, it all comes back to strength. Next, it manages your weight better than any other form of exercise as you age. It's normal to have your body composition shift towards fat from muscle as you get older, because of those hormonal changes. If we can put on a little bit more muscle mass, it's going to work like a furnace and it's going to continue keeping that fat off of you. Muscle is active tissue and that works hard to keep your total body fat down. Now, we could talk about it from an aesthetic point of view, but more importantly, we can talk about it from a visceral fat point of view. So, reason number four, it is the best way to promote your long-term health and decrease risk factors of cardiovascular disease, of fatty liver disease, of many different conditions associated with visceral fat or fat around your organs. Movement is the number one medicine for decreasing your visceral fat. And that is one of the best things that you can do to promote your health moving forward. Reason number five, and this is the one I like to speak about the most. There's two lifespans, in my opinion. We have our age that we die, and we have the age in which we are not capable of things that we'd like to do and we need help. If you need help, to me, that's the beginning of the end. And a lot of people that I speak to who have lost the ability to take care of themselves, they would prefer to be dead. As difficult as that is to say, and as sad as it is to hear, that's just the truth. So that I call Healthspan. And the discrepancy between healthspan and lifespan is only increasing as we move forward because our traditional Western medicine, it keeps you alive, it does not keep you healthy. So increasing healthspan is done through exercise and primarily through your resistance training. Resistance training forms the basis for your capacity to perform aerobic training. If you can't walk up the stairs, you can't go for a walk. If you can't stand out of a chair, you can't do basically anything, really. But resistance training, number one key to be able to increase that health span, to get it as close to your lifespan as possible. Like I said, if you've watched this, share this with your parents, share this with your grandparents. I'm World's Strongest Man. I've got my master's degree. I own a physical therapy clinic. This is what you need to be doing to stay healthy. Thanks a lot, guys. As per usual, lift heavy, be kind, and we'll catch you next time.